first off, with pulmonary hypertension, anybody can get it first. It's in your pulmonary artery, and what we would do is we actually insert a catheter, and we'll put a wedge-shaped catheter inside your heart and fill it up with a pilot. There's a balloon that puffs up, and then we'll measure the arterial pressures. If the arterial pressures are, let's say, abnormal, then you would be diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension. So pulmonary hypertension is just like it sounds, hypertension. So there's more pressure than what it should be. What happens if I take like I was mentioning earlier, a balloon, and I fill it up too much? Let's say I fill it up, that balloon, all the way too much, it pops. But let's say I fill it up, but I don't allow that balloon to pop. I keep it inflated, okay? That balloon will start enlarging and loosen up a little bit, and I could probably put some more air into it, then probably some more air until it gives away. So pulmonary hypertension is where the arterial pressures are too high, and that causes a lot of problems. You'll have problems with increased work of breathing. You'll have problems with some heart complications too, because how does oxygen get to your heart? Your lungs does that, right? Of course. So with pulmonary hypertension, how we obtain it, there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways to get it, smoking, bad food habits, a lot of, even cholesterol, high cholesterol diets can actually cause some problems, and a lot of other problems that would be associated with that too. But with pulmonary hypertension, is there a fix? There's medication management. There are some medications that help manage it. But therapeutic-wise, exercise. Literally, exercise is the best medicine you can possibly get. I know it's not something everybody wants, because a lot of people want to take a pill. They want to take a pill and hoping they can just sit there and let the pill do the work while they do nothing. That's not how life works. We don't ever want to do something like that. It just gets us worse. Exercise, we found, is to be the best way to help manage that problem, if not solve the problem, okay? Because we find a lot of people that do have pulmonary hypertension, when they exercise, it is well managed, and it's depending on the length of and how therapeutic their exercises are, we find that their pulmonary hypertension is not as severe as what it used to be. Easy way to understand pulmonary hypertension is just the arterial pressures in your lungs, the arteries are just too high, and that's harder to, let's say you have a high pressure source. Let's say this water bottle has high pressure. I fill it up with a lot of pressure. And I have air coming in that is, let's say in here is, let's just say 5 pounds of pressure. So the pounds per square inch, the PSI, is 5 pounds. In the air, let's pretend it is 2 pounds of pressure. 2 pounds of air pressure is not going to make it into a higher pressure, because it has to be a lower pressure in here in order for the air to come through. I know it's complicated, but that's why I was saying it's a very difficult subject. But what you have to understand, that oxygenation can be a little more difficult when you have pulmonary hypertension. How does somebody obtain pulmonary hypertension? It can be a lot of different ways. It's very difficult to say, hey, this is the one way. Like if I can say, well, if you keep smoking, you're going to get pulmonary hypertension. That most likely can be the case. But that's not for everybody, because that won't probably happen for everybody. So it's hard to pinpoint one exact cause. Like they thought that smoking, and even I thought everyone who smoked, when I was a rookie, when I just started out, I thought everyone who smoked got COPD. And that was not the case. When they did the study, found out when they did the investigative review board, they did a study and they went through a lot of peer review. They found only 13% of the people who smoked got COPD from smoking.